What time is it?
The time is 9:20.
9
PM.
Aye.
21.
For those who didn't already know it, there's two 9 o'clocks in one day. You lazy set of Amen, Dodge. Morning everyone, welcome back to Fragmented Customs and Restos. Saturday morning. Behind as you can see what essentially is a pile of scrap. That's its affectionate name. Joe the owner actually does call it the pile or scrap. It was in for little bits of square patches all over the place. The flitches, the inner wings, the sills. It's turned out a bit bigger than that as always. Busy putting the wheels and the doors back on, all the interior's gone back in just so we could shift it out of the way. Today we've got an MX-5 coming up. The MX-5's coming in here. Eddie and Dodge is going to be fixing it. Some sort of valve's gone on it. Beyond me what they're doing on it, but they're fixing that. The pile of scrap mini's going outside for a bit and I'm going through Paul's because we're going to be spraying hopefully Mark's mini, which is through there. We've been working on that for I think we've had it for about a month now, but on and off. I think we've done about 70 hours on it. Just getting the bodywork perfected, ready for its red top coat today. So we'll be seeing that shortly. We'll head through there. But for now, we're going to carry on getting this back on its wheels on the floor and get it shifted outside onto the drive. But first, I'll show you around it what we've done. All right, here we go. So I shouldn't have put the wheel on, but you can see under there it's had a various repairs. Joe basically just wanted this repairing solid. He wasn't too bothered about pristine looks or anything. It's his daily driver which he uses throughout the winter, so he wants to just protect it from the rust and from the salt on the roads. So that's what we've done. I put a little patch in here and then a bigger patch in there, which it was only in for this little patch, but that little patch turned into a bigger patch there. It also turned into a repair patch here and one inside on the doorstep, and also sill repairs, as you can see underneath here. This has all had a new sill section in. We've just used an oversill. Hate the damn things, but Joe provided them, so we've oversilled it to match its already existing oversill. And then we went one step further as well. We had to put a bit of floor section in. So you see the floor there, that's gone in there. So that was this side. It wasn't in for floor, literally it was in for this hole here and nothing else, but it ended up having to be that whole corner sorted out. Ideally, it needs full new sills at some point, but that's not what this is about. This is about keeping a rust box on the road, which it's not so much a rust box anymore. It's sound. I'll show you the repairs on the inside. That's the floor gone in there. So Joe's been down and he's just covering it with some 2-pack paint or rust encapsulating paint, whatever you want to call it. That's what he's doing, just trying his best to keep it on the road. Right, we'll go around the other side. So tight squeeze is always in the garage. Kind of get around that way. All right. So today I've had to put the door back on and the seat back in. Not what I wanted to do because I haven't finished welding the floor. I'll show you what we've had to do under there. Just about to put the wheel on so we can hopefully start it up once it comes down off its axle stands. But again, you see it's had a flitch panel gone in there. Again, we only had a hole here, but I've had to find decent metal all the way back up here. So found that now. And we've gone full send underneath. I've had to put a lot more oversill on, so I've gone all the way right to the back. There's the oversill right at the back. So it's not finished yet. Still got to finish welding down here. These are just tack welds. Then weld it right along the underneath. But you can also see how much of the floor we've had to put in this one. Again, this was just in for patch repairs and it's ended up being a full floor. Has had to go in. I've got all the tech screws in, just holding it in place, ready to weld it back up. Right, so that's that. You're not going to ask us anything like
What you doing?
what we're doing. Brushing, sweeping. Sweeping around the pile of scrap.
Okay. Don't think sweeping's gonna make it look any better, like.
Aye, but every time we finish a job up, we've got to do this afterwards. So you look on the floor, video that, and look what I'm sweeping up. That's all the grindings and all the crap that comes off. Well, it's come off this Mini as I've been grinding it and cutting all the rust out and putting new rust into it. I might as well put new rust into it. Put new rust into it. But it takes a lot of work just to get the garage back ready for another car coming in. Look at it all. It's monkey. I'm going to try and start it. Hasn't been started for a couple of weeks.
Oh.
Certain it's going to start up.
I don't know.
Oh, it's tight here.
To me, it doesn't really look like it's gonna start up.
Bloody dishing.
Well.
I forgot. I've unhooked the brake cable, so it's just scraped along the floor there.
Oh.
Oh yes. I'll just lift that up. The brake cable, brake pipe, should I say?
Is he breaking it already?
No, I'm not breaking it. I just had to pull the brake pipe out of the way while I was welding. Didn't want to weld through it.
Alright.
Oh, that's sitting alright, isn't it? Might look like a pile of scrap, but it sounds beautiful. Where shall I put it? Over there.
Over there. Behold, pile of scrap. Luna?
Did you know the shop dog was out?
No.
No. What are you doing?
She likes to just take herself on one just over there.
Right, that's us just getting to Paul's, so let's go in and see what he's getting up to. Finally getting to Paul's. What's he doing? Grafting as always. Looks like he's been grafting a bit on the, I don't know what you call this Mini anymore. Mark's Mini. Yeah, Paul. You did a late shift last night, didn't you? 11:45. When some of us were all in bed. Well, just getting to bed. Some of us on the drink. Paul's been doing this. So he's got the seam sealer in everywhere. Seam sealed everywhere like we always seal. Make it look pretty. Oh, it looks prettier in this. It looks prettier in the primer. Just lacquer it, aye? Lacquer it and get it out of here. Done.
Taking the sunroof frame out, so
Aye, taking it out.
get these.
Aye.
Wait, someone's removed the sunroof with a hacksaw blade or something.
Aye. You don't want to get in.
No.
Mess up the taping. So what we've got to do? What am I through for? No. Alexa, switch off. Best turn it off. We'll get copyright lawed or what if it's sued.
ARS and all that.
Aye. So have we got to flatten it down?
It's done. It's just ready to start priming. Just need to mask this up. Well,
Right.
A little bit more prep around the sunroof aperture. It's this is its quarter primer. This. I was hoping to get a prime last night, but it was too late.
Aye.
and I didn't think my neighbours would appreciate that new compressor. That brain away.
Aye. Where's Paul's new? Paul went far north yesterday to get his new compressor. Why, so there's the new one, and he's the tiny little old one just hidden behind. It's been plugging away for God knows how many years. And he's
2003, I think.
2003. So he's done a serious upgrade there. Fantastic. Right. Right, that's the afternoon done and the morning. Been at Paul's all morning. Paul's been a lot busier than most of us. He's been in here since, how much days? 6?
Oh, I thought you meant like earlier on in the week.
Oh, well, you've been in here early on in the week, but today he's been in here since, you said half 8? Half 8, right. We'll have a wander around the car. We thought we were going to get it into red, into its top coat, but
Too far.
it needed a shed load more prep still. So we've now got it in its final primer, we think.
That last quarter primer that was put on was just something going rust.
Aye, that was just the.
Then that was it.
That was the last primer was to stop the gingivitis, wasn't it? Sorted. That's better.
Or at least we've gotten the bonnet and the boot
Yeah.
ready to paint as well.
So we have progressed further than we thought. So we weren't going to get the bonnet or the boot lid sorted. So we've managed to get the boot lid primed and the bonnet. They're both primed front and back. Right, we're going to call that quits. So if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. Yeah. Thanks for watching.